Hello everyone, this is Share here. Welcome to my channel Share Space. In chapter 5, we have seen how Joseph had made up his mind that he would go to the house of Mary and to ask for her hand in marriage from her parents. That evening, he had walked the streets of Nazareth. He had put on his best clothes and had knocked on the door of Mary's house. The door was answered by Jehoiakim, Mary's father. Inside the house was Anna, Mary's mother. There was also a strange woman he had never seen before. This was Elizabeth, kinswoman of the family. Once, sometimes twice a year, they had a visit from cousin Elizabeth, daughter of Anna's much older sister. Between Mary and Elizabeth, there was a difference of more than 40 years. It was like being cousin to your own grandmother. Most of these 40 years, the older cousin had been married to a country priest in a village not far from Jerusalem. His name was Zachariah, and the town they lived in was called Ain Karim. Cousin Zachary was even older than his wife. His back was so stiff that he found it hard to stoop over and trim his toenails. About the aging pair, there was a settled feeling of dignity, as if they had dutifully made friends with sorrow. They were very poor, and the village of Ain Karim, where Zachariah labored in the synagogue, was small and obscure. There he served the townspeople, married and circumcised them, advised and buried them, a busy and peaceful life. Elizabeth had arrived with news. Soon Zachariah was to be pulled out of his obscurity. To any little village priest, the honor might come. Now Zachariah was called again after years as a priest of the line of Abia, if you please, to celebrate the sacrifice at the holy place in the temple of Jerusalem. "You tell me this? Great news indeed," said Anna, as she closed her eyes and remembered the glory and magnificence of the great temple. That good old Zachariah should wear the white and yellow robes and the blue tassels before all the worshippers and send up smoke to the very nostrils of Jehovah. "Oh, Elizabeth, aren't you happy?" she asked. "Yes, my loved one," said Elizabeth, "I am very happy." Jehoiakim, meanwhile, was aware that Joseph was standing there watching the two women talking about Zachariah. He cleared his throat. "This is Joseph," he announced awkwardly. "He comes to tell you how much he loves our child." Anna sank to the floor and crossed her legs and shook herself from side to side and made a sad, low, crooning sound as if an adumbration of sorrow had fallen upon her. "Mourning!" exclaimed Jehoiakim reproachfully. "There should be no sadness in this." "You are right," she said. "I know it, I know." Anna lifted a tear-stained face. "I trust your judgment, beloved Jehoiakim. I do not mean to make sadness. I am sure Joseph must be a fine young man, because he has so touched Mary's heart that she is really foolish in her thoughts of him. Beautiful, foolish thoughts of love and pretty dreams. I want Mary to have happiness, to know deep love and kindness and sweetness as we have always known it, Jehoiakim. I am sure you know best." Jehoiakim spread out his arms, palms to the roof. "Then why is she crying?" he demanded of the universe. "I don't know. I really don't know.